It is 6 o'clock. Yep. The stream is live. Yep. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Fritz. I make historic Brawl decks. If you want to see lots of historic Brawl decks, you should subscribe to my channel. Okay, I think that's everything that I have to say for an intro. Today, we are doing Tasha, Unholy Archmage, otherwise known as Igloo, thanks to somebody I know who told me that. So that's your trivia of today, is that this person has a whole bunch of names in the Forgotten Realms series. Anyway, Tasha, Unholy Archmage. This is a Planeswalker deck. It is a Mythic Planeswalker deck, and Tasha is generally considered very strong, otherwise known as is kind of a busted piece of shit. Let me just turn on one of the thing. I think that should be working now. Nope, it's not wired. Do me a favor here, system. Work with me. Or did something just break again? Ah, well. Well, in either case, what we have today with Tasha is this is a very strong Planeswalker. I'm just going to pull it up real quick where I talk about it, because I'm also going to be technically troubleshooting in the background. The +1. Whenever a creature attacks you or a Planeswalker that you control, attacks you or Tasha until your next turn, put a -1/-1 counter on it. -2. Target opponent picks a creature in their graveyard and puts it into play under your control. It gains Ward 1. And then finally, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do this. Finally, -6. Mill cards from your opponent until they reveal three creatures. And once they've revealed 3 creatures, you get to put those onto your battlefield under your control. Okay, is this going to be behaving now? Absolutely not. Of course it not. Why would it work? All right, so chat may just be dead today because YouTube doesn't understand what's going on. All right, that's a little obnoxious, but regardless. So I think that's pretty much everything I have to mention at the moment. So let's get into the next bit. Is my stream? Yep. Sorry, some technical difficulties. Okay, so here's the thing about Tasha and building around Tasha. Tasha's really strong. Very oppressive card in certain matchups. But, and this is one of those obnoxious buts, is since I try to make decks with everybody, there's basically 2 phases that a card goes through when you are building decks with it, right? When I do these streams, generally speaking, the streams are usually just me playing... Oh, you know what I bet it is? They're usually just me playing... I bet I know what the setting problem is. Public. Done. Save. Is that any better? I've been doing this whole stream completely on private. That might warrant a restart, honestly. Well, this is scuffed. Okay, it's scuffed, but while I explain why it's scuffed, let's talk about why this is kind of a difficult deck to make. So, when you build decks, as a general rule of thumb, and then you play them, right? The way I play them on stream. There are 2 points in time where those decks are going to get played or get seen. The first one, not played and get seen. There's 2 sets of matchmaking. The first one is when a set just comes out into Historic Brawl. Any of the commanders that are in that set can get tossed and paced up against pretty much anybody else. You make this deck, it's brand new. You might as well get matched into Nicol Bolas or Kozilek or whatever, as you are likely to get matched into, I don't know, who's that? There's probably some red-white garbage commander that is just super conditional. The point being that Tasha is a very powerful commander. I'm going to rank Tasha with that accordingly. That doesn't mean I'm going to win a bunch of games with this deck, or that you're even going to see Tasha be particularly impressive today, because the pool of cards that I get matched against at this point, right, is a lot of the much harder decks. So far, when I've played this, I have seen it's pretty much all Planeswalker control. I had a Baral player that roped me for some reason. I'm gonna be honest. If you play Baral in Historic Brawl and then you get upset when somebody else beats you, just piss off. I like Baral. I kind of like playing Baral decks, right? But just no chill. Okay, this is opponent goes first. We are on the play, which this is Light Pause, Emperor's Voice, which means we kind of need to have this Censor in hand for turn 2. Opponent goes first, though, which means we won't actually have a Counterspell. I'm going to free mulligan and see if we can find the Waves counter. Okay, this is really bad. Hagra Mauling might be our savior here if we can top deck one more. That kind of works. Let's say black. I'm going to scry one here. Vicious Rumors. That doesn't do much for me. Bottom of the deck. Also, this deck list is not perfect. I've made like 2 or 3 versions of this deck, and it's hard to get anything that just feels like it's dumpstering everything else. Not good. Okay. Duress is actually kind of good here, though. Do I need the blue? Strictly speaking, no. So what I can do instead is I can do this into Arcane Signet, into Duress. They probably have a bunch of stuff to start the combo, but let's get rid of whatever they're going to use to start the engine. Touch the Spirit Realm, Sigil the Empty Throne, Cosmos Elixir. Of these, Touch the Spirit Realm is going to start causing us problems faster than anything else. So let's just burn that down. Oh man, so I actually have some kick-ass music to listen to today. Let's see, that isn't too powerful. Yeah. I'm hoping I don't get copyright struck with this. I don't think I will. It's from a really cool little indie game that I just discovered. Alright. So is this artifact generation? What are we going to do next? Let's do this. Give ourselves a blue source. Give ourselves that. I love this music. So it's from a game called Hazelnut Hex that I found out about today from a random Twitter post, actually, which I think makes the first instance of me discovering something on Twitter that wasn't, like, awful. I'm surprised they didn't keep that. Maybe they're out of land. They can always use a Jono. Probably a Jono into Cosmos Elixir. Whenever you cast a Aura, Artifact, or Vehicle spell. Alright, we got the Counterspell. Alright, so I've got 2 plans here. Plan 1, we're just going to start continuing to do our thing with Tasha. Plan 2 is we're going to set up with Cyclone Summoner. And see if we can get something out of that. Oh man. I'm annoyed that my game is as scuffed as it is. Return. Decline. Alright, and with that, I'd like my commander back, please. There's nothing in the graveyard, so they'll just do it again next turn, unfortunately. But if they do that, I'm also just going to be able to hit them in the face with 7/7s, so, you know, trade-offs. Interesting choices. Let's set up to do as many counterspells as we can. Right now I can only actually do one, so let's play Midnight Clock first. God, I love this music so much. Oh, man. Alright, so let's also unscuff a few more things. Pop out chat. I say, bite me. This should also give us more targets for the -2 if we have to crack that out. Oh, are we about to see a Manatith? They got me. I will take action. I'm surprised they're not attacking into that. I'm gonna try something stupid. I forgot to swap out the snowlands. Alright, let's see if I can fix chat one more time. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do studio mode. And then I do this. Hey, there we go. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't treat it as a live chat should be fixed now. That's awesome. And I'm gonna turn off studio mode. I don't feel like letting you get an unlimited source of random crap, so go away. Vanishing Light, they're still sitting on, huh? I have the mana to protect it. Let's play the Cosmos Elixir. That's a good card. They're probably holding Banishing Light for Midnight Clock, if I had to guess. Oh, I shouldn't have let them start the combo. Oh well. We still have blood on the snow. I only have one counterspell, and I can't use you to punish anything. Let's just do this. Next. End turn. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so after this I need to go swap out all the lands, actually. This stream probably seems a little chaotic. I've had some other stuff I've been working on. It's called my actual job. Plus, losing power for most of yesterday did not help anything. Let's counter that. I'm actually going to keep that there. I kind of like hitting all of their big valuable things in their graveyard. Go away. This might seem stupid, but given that we don't have any other counter spells, and it forces them to spend a turn, that's perfect. It makes them spend a turn dealing with Tasha instead of doing something valuable. River's Rebuke is pretty good. Though they might just go for lethal right here, which could be a problem. I could have misunderestimated. Yeah. What is it with shoot 'em up games and just having the most... Their soundtracks just go so much harder than they need to. That's fine. I might just blood on the snow here, I think. More great cards. Oops. And now I'm in a bad position. Let's cycle this and just try to go find some real answers. I have to put a card into my graveyard for it to start that part of the combo. Suboptimal. Okay. Let's see what else you got to work with. Goodbye. Let's take a gamble. I don't want to draw that. Scar down to 7 at the end of your turn. Actually, I'm gonna leave that swamp there so I can throw it away next turn and transform the arch. This music is so good. Alright. So, here's the thing. The best song... why can't I transform that? Oh, because I... Oopsie daisies. Alright, let's do this. Yes. This is the best one. Is it? No, the best one's in a little bit. This one's still pretty good, though. Let's do this. Bottom of the deck. I could have kept that and tossed. I say no. I will say, I think I kind of have this game wrapped at this point. Yeah, and I think they agree. I just have so many cards in hand. Is this the best one? No. My game just froze with that. So, I tried a couple other variants of this deck, actually, before I settled on the one that I'm playing with right now. And none of them really clicked. I tried Proliferate, it's kind of fun. I think it would probably work if Tasha wasn't as high tier a commander as the game considers her to be at this point. But right now, if you're not... like... I think the game considers Tasha to be like an A tier commander in terms of power. So you get some wonky matchups. Like that last one wasn't unfair, but it's just Tasha's good. Yeah, another enchantment matchup. I should add another set to this deck. Free mulligan. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is better. Not great, but better. I'm on the play, so I should probably do Seagate Restoration turn 1 into... yeah. So you get Restoration turn 1 into Island turn 2 to Counterspell, and their turn 2 into Swamp to Duress turn 3 into Confounding Conundrum. Shoot 'em up music just goes way harder than it has to. I have no chill. I can't get rid of those, so let's get rid of Felidar Retreat. Not what I wanted. Still not what I wanted. I don't have any other counter spells. There's no reason to not crack this. Discard 2 cards. Decline. Let's get rid of Leyline of Anticipation and Sublime Epiphany for the moment. Now, if we're lucky, they don't have a bomb to follow up this turn, and they haven't been hiding. Yep, Archilor Zeneca. Okay, so this should be a pretty good demo of why this deck's a little cracked in the next several seconds. Let's see what they're gonna play. Rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I won't not be attacked. Alright, let's do this. Get some more cards. Get that. I'm just gonna crack this now and go grab a bunch of shit. Not the most amazing pull, but yeah, I'm gonna play it again. Hit for 4. Oh man, I'm gonna use this music I think for my stream next Monday. I think maybe tonight I'll schedule all of my stuff. Oops. This is it. This is the song. This is Hazelnut Hex, OST 08, Stage 4, Bite After Dark. Breaking this shit. One sec. Alright, I'll talk again now. Let's see if they're gonna go for... There we go. Not a bad card, but not what I want right now. I kind of want some more control spells. Let's do this instead. I would say the biggest weakness, probably, to those decks is that if you don't have enough other creatures as targets, you can't start any of your engine. But I think this is also why... ooh, I don't have this guy yet. This is one of the cool commanders we're supposed to build around at some point. Alright. How long has the stream been going? Long enough to appreciate most of the music in Hazelnut Hex, but only 28 minutes. It's barely any time at all. Here, you know what? I'm gonna go post the link to it in some other places real quick. Since it's now unscuffed. There. Close that, grab that. And spam to Discord. Oh, man. Alright. Into... Yes, this is perfect. It's not perfect, but this is manageable. Who uses Bushwag? Perfect would be some Graveyard Hate. But we've got Negate, so this is probably going to be ramp into Bridge. Yep. Okay. So now I can do Castle Vantress. And now we have the Negate for the next piece of ramp, if that's what's going to come out this turn. Ooh. Go away. Is it clear yet that I play with absolutely zero chill? I need to hold the Negate and the rest of the counterspells for this, but if they're smart, they're going to be like, I'm just going to throw a bunch of other pressure at you. Do I have a counter for it if it gets into play? Not right now, so we're just going to keep passing. Unfortunately, I have to let you resolve that. If I get one more land, I can play the Wave Break Hippocamp, and that would be big. I keep forgetting to swap out my lands for snow lands. Maybe I should do that after this game. 2, 3, 4, next. It's probably best to lead with Didn't Say Please if they go for the Prismatic Bridge. They're not even going to, though. Cool. But I can do this now. Did they play a land yet this turn? I don't think they did. They would need... They've got, so, green, blue... They would need to have a swamp in hand. Let's take a gamble. If they have a swamp in hand, I made a major misplay. But I'm also a control deck, so I am sort of supposed to try to stop them from doing shit. Let's do Port of Carfell, I guess. I would only have one counterspell this way, but I'd only have one counterspell both ways. Search for Azenta. Let's go! Oh, this one also bangs. 1 second. It's critical, y'all appreciate this. Didn't say please! There we go. Okay. Now, let's see what they're going to crack out here. Probably... Yep. I like you. We're going to keep you out for the moment. Because... we're going to do this. Mana, mana everywhere, but not a drop to drink! I just like that phrase. Also, this music bangs, so I'm just like, more hype than I normally would be. Might as well force them to use their control spells. One second. Graveyard. Give me that Sunken Rune. Give me that. Now, this deck probably doesn't have any creatures in it, unfortunately for me. This is probably Planeswalker Control would be my best bet. Probably a Super Friends variant. Second. Time to listen to the entire soundtrack again. Wait, I went back too far. There we go. I guess I'll let your Prismatic that I don't have any way of handling resolve. Alright. Dig for a top 4, or let's do dig for a top 4 first. Yep. Oh, I can't counter that. That's annoying. It's going to exile Tasha, yep. I don't know how I win this matchup, honestly. Probably Xanthar? Hey, here's a thought. How about you don't? Actually... That might be how I win that matchup. Do I want to give them more time? Probably not. Good to know. I could go steal a copy of Golos. I think I'd rather do this. Maybe I should add Hornswoggle. That seems like a good counter. I don't think I have it. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. End turn. That try is good. Okay, and he's out of cards, so... Allow me to offer a rebuttal. It's called Die in a Fire. We'll try to do Teferi's Angel's Insight into Blue Sun Zenith in 1 or 2 turns, I think, to try to regain a little bit more board space. But I'm going to hold Etri for right now just because I want to be able to... Let's see what he's going to get. Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been. I don't... Now, hopefully I didn't just give him a counterspell, but I'm still going to take some hits from Borniclex. An opponent would put one or more. How does that work? So I'm assuming I would be the one putting it, so I would only put 0 -1/-1 counters on it. And Tasha would only enter with 2 right now. But I could go steal Golos out of the graveyard. Wouldn't do me a huge amount since I'm not a 5-color deck, but I could do it. Let's see if I can survive one turn. I'm doing it now. No, I'm not. I have to do it at the start of their turn. Alright. Untap, upkeep. Please don't have a counterspell. Alright. I get one turn. If that. I don't think I can do enough with one turn. He's going to get the emblem. If my opponent goes super greedy here, yes, I have a chance. If not, it's about to go real bad, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Okay. I think I get one turn. I'm going to blow up the board in half a second anyway. Let's block as much of this as we can. Shouldn't have done that, mate. I get one more turn. And I'm going to use it. Okay. Let's start off with the most obvious one. Vicious Rumors will be countered. I need to be able to blow up the board, and that requires 2 black, so why don't you... 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I need you to not spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll take an extra 20 or so cards. And, you know, while we're on the subject, I don't much like your having a board state. Destroy all non-dragon creatures, right? How about that all just pisses off? And you get to exile permanents each time you do anything, but I'm about to do a bunch of other stuff. I like Bojuka Bog. I'll give it a swamp for the moment. Oh yeah, you can get rid of my lands now because you're garbage. Fine. How should I do this? How do I... Can I counter that somehow? Not really. Untap, upkeep, draw. Whatever. This emblem is gonna be the death of me, I think. I'm taking that. I don't have a good answer to this emblem, unfortunately. Go ahead, destroy target. My dude, my turn just started. Piss off with that. Okay, let's think for a moment. How many times do I have? I hope I have more than one. Okay, can I do Sublime Epiphany? No, I can't do both. So let's do Fabled Passage. We'll get another swamp. Okay, let's switch over to some other plans as well. Where is Gutmorn? Okay. You know, game. I think I lose this, unfortunately, because I can't, at least in part, because I can't find... Okay, there we go. I'm going to discard Arcane Signet, and then I'm going to try to burn the rest of his hand. You could not. Yeah, I definitely lose this game at this rate. Alright. Where is... Alright, so let's start with... Let's start with Divest. I'll be taking that. The rest of these are mostly lands. Let's do... There's a 4 or greater. Choose it. I think I still have enough to do the mine. Yeah, I still have enough for Go Blank. Counter target spell with 4 mana or greater. Why did I... Oh, that's why. Alright. I've only almost lost. That's annoying. And I should have Sublime Epiphanied that emblem, I think. You are 0 fun. Do I have anybody in my graveyard who would? Yes, I do. Okay. But Shilodrod requires a full turn to be on the field. Kind of hate people, like... This is the sort of deck that is the least fun to play against. Like... Just no fun at all. Is there any answers? Like, there just really isn't. There's nothing in their graveyard. Well, let's go out with a bang called I Hope You Have No Fun as Well. Counter this. One stinking emblem. Alright, I know for the next matchup, at least. If this person doesn't swing for lethal this turn, though, then I'm just going to be grumpy. Actually, I'm just going to concede. Like, mate, I'm tapped out. Congratulations, your Super Friends deck did a thing. Is it obvious that I'm salty? Okay, you are wasting my time. I wonder... Alright, so let's make some tweaks. Because I can think of a couple I'd like to tune. Let's fix those snowlands first, because that's needs to be replaced. And then... let's go grab another quick tool that I was thinking about putting in this deck. Where's Narset? And we'll drop somebody big that wasn't doing as much for us as we would have hoped. Maybe Phyrexian Scriptures, it's good, but it's kind of slow. I want to see one other thing. Nah, none of these alternate win conditions really fit. I am salty after that last game, I will not lie. There is a lot of salt. A lot of salt up in here. Oh, good. Sheoldred, the I hope you didn't want to draw cards. Do I have answers for this in this hand? No, I don't. I'm gonna mulligan. Also not on the play, so... this is much better. I don't have a 1-drop, so let's crack Fabled Passage and go fetch a Swamp. I wonder what your turn 3 will be. No. Let's do this. Cool. And now I have a counterspell in Sour. And Sinister Sabotage next turn. And there's no being punted into the graveyard. That's cool. Now we switch over into control mode. No attacks, end turn. Five, 6, 7. Are we going to see Sheoldred again? Probably a removal spell? Probably something along the lines of... nope, never mind. Here's what we're going to do. It's going to be funny. Nope. Okay. Game! Okay, so I was going to commence the end game, but... draw a card, discard a card. I was going to be able to commence the end game off there and get 2 more cards, but... did not have the controls set correctly. Hate it when that stuff happens. Oh. Maybe that's what I'll do the rest of the night, is just do it right up on Hazelnut Hex. It deserves it. It really does. Drizzt Do'Urden. This is a terrible opening hand. Let's keep it. That's a nice thought you have there. Be a shame if somebody seized it. Reclamation. So I'm seeing not a lot of lands. Hey, look. You banked on having 1 green and turned Timber Symbiosis. What if... Hear me out. I got rid of that. Now, I'm banking on drawing a blue land, so, I could have also yeeted El Shnorn and stolen it, which would have been funnier, but, eh. I gotta see probably Gideon of the Trials. Thank you. Okay. One second. All right. Let's begin. Give me your stuff. For any regular viewers who find this music annoying or too difficult to listen to, I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop playing it. Too good. I'm gonna keep 7 only because we have Leyline of Anticipation. There we go. I'm gonna play Baju. That was probably a mistake. Yeah. I think that was probably a mistake. So, does that mean they're holding a counterspell for just Tasha? No, it doesn't. We might be holding hand return, though. Brings you down to 4. Search our artifact or enchantment. Target player gains 5 life. Hey, hear me out. What if it didn't enter the battlefield? That try doesn't actually do much once he's done his thing. Come on, give me some good stuff. And for my next trick, absolutely could just have return all cards your opponent controls to their hand. I would be completely doomed. Just utterly hosed. If they have that, it's just game over, probably. I think they're trying to figure out what they should be blowing up. Fair enough. Casualties of War is a good card. So is Duress. Let's see the rest of your hand. Maybe I should have just gone face there. Actually, I'm kind of just waiting for them to put something on the stack, and then I'll use Murderous Rider. Do they have anything good in their graveyard? Not right now. All right. Time for introspective games. Is it Trample and Vigilance? Vigilance and Trample. Same difference. I should blow up Yarok instead, though, if they play this. Are they roping me? I'm a bit insulted, frankly. I should have done full control and made them spend the rest of the mana, but it doesn't make too much of a difference, I think. At least I hope it doesn't. No, it does. They can sack the Omen of Sea now. Oh, they didn't, though. I need to be able to counter Endray's Forerunners, I think. More land would be nice, but I think unfortunately right now I'm kind of in just a holding pattern while I wait for them to overcommit to something big. So this is... Cancel. Target a non-land permanent. Target a creature you control. Target a player. I'll probably kick this next turn. Maybe that's a waste. None of these have Death Touch, right? I don't like you having top deck control, so let's get rid of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it worth trading his entire... If I just blew up one of his dudes... I think that was worth it. I hope that was worth it. Kind of a brawly game at this point. Titan of Industry is causing a lot of problems. I like that. That's fine. That's an enchantment. I should have just countered Reclamation Sage. Whatever. Need those cards, though. Whoever stopped by for 5 minutes, I appreciate you. Thanks for doing that. I might lead with Compulsive Research next turn instead of something else. Let's do Compulsive Research first. Discard that. Play that. Hold the rest of our stuff. Really wish my hand was mostly not just land. And that's game. Lurkers gotta lurk? Yeah, I guess they do. Lurkers are still appreciated, though. I think that's probably the last game I'm gonna do for today, though. With this deck. Though that does mean there's one other thing we gotta do before we actually close out the stream. So that last thing is to actually go and rate Tasha. Also, did somebody ping me on Discord? No, it just is. The future is now, artist. All right, but anyway, the last thing we got to do is to rank Tasha. I think there's probably gonna be very little disagreement about this one. Tasha is a very powerful card. Just let me do this. Image. Create new. Tasha's a very powerful card. I don't think there's going to be much surprise about where this one's going to be going in the tier list, but who knows? Maybe there will be. Maybe people will be shocked when they see where I'm going to put this. Kind of doubt it. Let me just grab that, grab that. All right. That means it is ranking time. Tasha, Unholy Archmage. You didn't see it on stream, but a +1 that just means that if you're playing a white weenie aggro deck, just get fucked. You're playing minor tokens, get stuffed. You are trying to do anything that involves attacking your opponent ever. Not anymore, you aren't. A -2 that lets you steal their stuff and give it ward. And a -6 that says, hey, I'm just going to take like three things in your deck and just put them into play, and hopefully one of them's pretty good. Tasha is pretty easy to rank. Tasha's S tier. There's no real discussion on that one. Tasha's just S tier. One of the most powerful commanders in the set. Right now, it's a little bit harder to see, I think, because obviously Tasha's going to get matched up into a bunch of other top-tier commanders, and so it's like, oh, but Tasha's not winning every single game. Yeah, but when this card came out, if you queued with like white weenies, good luck. Good luck, because you've already lost. You've queued with red aggro. Well, I sure hope you can end the game before turn 4. Tasha's just absolutely smothering as a card, and it gets matched against equally smothering cards at this point, which I think is, you know, probably fair. But that's going to be all for today. If you like the stream, please subscribe. If you don't like the stream, please comment. Let me know what I can improve on. Always trying to get better at stuff. I don't have anything else for you. I might stream some other stuff tomorrow, but I also might just work on some other side projects. So there may be no streams this weekend. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.